Hey there Titans, in this video we'll talk about modals in Titan Web. Alright, so whenever you want to pop up a modal in Titan Web, you have two options, either with Titan Web Native Modals or create your own custom modal, which is either an external page or a page within Titan. Alright, so let's take a look first at our native modals. You could just click on the add elements and search for modal and drag and drop, or you could also go to page, manage menus, and you go to modals and add a modal. So both ways will work great. Let's choose the first one, and whenever I drop a modal, it's very important to work with a layer list, so you could show or hide it. Now we're just going to do a quick one to show how to add both types of modals, and then we'll have a longer video for each. Okay, so let's say we want to have a simple modal, and obviously we want to rename it, and we'll call this great. And let's just add something in here, and by default this is an auto-fit container, and you can control its size however you like. What we will do here is also a button, and this button can be for closing the modal. So whenever you're working with native modals, you will have the draw modal interactivity, where you could just go ahead to the modal, enable the action, select your modal, and do show, hide, toggle, or reset state. Reset state will basically clear everything out. Show, hide, toggle is show the modal, hide it, or toggle it. Okay, so this button will be close modal, and we'll call this close. Cool. So we're not going to do any actions in here, just to show you how to do it. Now notice it's always in the builder now, and it's kind of in our way, and it doesn't matter what page you're on. So what you want to do once you're done working with it, you can show and hide it from the layer list, so you can continue working normally. Okay, so this is our native modal, and in this button we'll go to its interactivity, and on the on click what we will say is show our modal. So draw modal interactivity, we'll select our modal, we'll select it again and do show. Wonderful. Now by default this is hidden, so if I'll preview it, I will not see my modal. Once I click it, it will show it, and once I close it, it will close the modal. And obviously you can style that however you like. So this is our native modal, and you could do any actions in here, and we will show some more usages for modals in our next videos. Okay, so let's say we're done working with it. Now we want to hide it, so I'll click the I. So it's not going to disturb us, it's still there. We can see it either from the layer list, or obviously if we'll head over to manage menus and look at our modals, it's right here, and I can click this and hit edit, and it'll open it back up. Alright, now let's talk about a custom modal. So a custom modal, you would normally do it as a page in your project. So any page in the project can be displayed in many ways. In the redirect, go to page action, either you redirect to it or you show it in the modal, and this is what we will do here. So let's put in a little form. This will do. Make it a little bit bigger, and I'll just put a couple of elements in there. And let's say an email field and a quick button there. That will close our modal. And again, in our next videos, we will do a deep dive into custom modals and how to interact between pages with custom modals. Okay, let's place this in the center, and we're good to go. Alright, so let's say we want to pop this up as a modal from our main page. So let's throw in another button, and I'll say show custom modal. So on the on-click of this button, what I will do is redirect, go to page, and I'll say internal, and you could do a modal from any page you like, if it's external to Titan or internal to Titan, but normally you'll use internal pages. And you could say that you want to redirect to page number 2, and the modal part comes in the open end. So either you actually redirect to it, or you can show it in a modal. And here you could set specific size for it, or you could do dynamic size according to devices, so on and so forth, the position of it, all that great stuff. So for this one, I'll do 600 by 600. And notice you want to be aware when working with multiple devices. Okay, and if I will show it now, it shows. We didn't do anything on this button. I'll show you in just a second how you can close it from a button. Normally you would want to, like, let's say, push something in here, and my text sizes are a little off, but you click a button, do an action, usually into Salesforce, and then close the modal, and you probably want to refresh the parent page. It will show all of these scenarios in our custom modal video. All right, so let's just cover this real quick, just the basics of how to close a modal. So what we will say here is page actions, and we will say close modal, enable, and that's all. And again, we'll cover set parent parameters in our next video. All right, now if we preview this real quick, and on this page, we want to preview our home page. So we'll preview this real quick and show custom modal, and there it is. And once I click it, it will close the modal. So in general, whenever you want to do something quick, you should use our native modals much faster in terms of, and you'll see it in the next videos, in terms of controlling variables between pages, since the native modal can see all variables, and custom modal cannot, since it sits on a different page. And whenever you want to have more control of the layout, you want to do more complex things, like if it's a proper page and you just want to show it in a modal in some scenarios, then it's a good thing to go with a custom modal. And that's how it's done.